Change the arrangement of the pedals?
No, nothing's different. It just sounds different.
Huh. Different input?
I don't know. It sounds different though.
Pick up settings on the guitar or something like that?
Not really, no. It's all blasted out all the way. And this is up. And this is, I mean, maybe the distortion pedal got changed that, you know what I mean? Like that order of it. Well, so like trebly.
Fuck with it. Just keep making noise. That helped a little bit right there.
done that before.
I'm holding the B on one of them.
Gotcha.
But you don't have to. You
No. It'd be good to get in sync and have this kind of communication. But yeah,
you want to use that thing goes out of tune.
Whoa. Is that a chord issue?
so.
What's going on there?
I don't know.
Grab the power now. It's fired up, man. Was that a tube or the extra tube fired up or something? What the fuck happened?
Yeah, something's in right. I'm scared of it though. It's gonna go like bah, you know?
Do something I like this. Never do it. Like that Oregon sound never do it. Okay. Okay, we're thinking Oregon sound. Oregon song.
Oregon?
Yeah, Oregon. Think
It's
about
hard to get your head around.
All our songs sound like Portland, Oregon here. Sure.
Everybody
Sure,
probably
that's
assumes. Anybody probably really
Yeah, there's something fucking wrong here.
Try the other channel.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Where's
Oh,
that?
okay.
See? It's cutting in and out like that.
Badass.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, if it was actually happening. Yeah, you know what, dude?
How
I'll
about
bring
that?
mine next
How
time.
about that?
Yeah, I'll try it.
The Jens Benz.
Yeah, the
I'll
jams
bring,
band.
I have one that's, it might be okay. I don't know yet.
Yeah, with the pedals and all that, little amp might do pretty well. That's pretty
There you go.
decent.
Oh.
Oh, you're tuning in.
Yeah, tuning in straight.
It's a little weird now. It's getting too over my head.
Can't feel adjustments, I guess.
Let's go slow. Get some slow. Thanks,
Fast.
Huh?
That fast.
Let's go. This is really slow. You wound down and then do it back again. It's like a break.
Alright, dudes, I should probably be wrapping it up. Looks like. Plus, my brain's kind of fried. Yeah, man. Oh, the keyboard.
We reached some new heights.
Yeah, keyboard worked out. It was fucking right off the bat. You were able to jam with it.
Anyway, yeah, fucking listen to the whole set. That's our set right there on YouTube, man.
Figure that out again. Get part through.
Yeah, but you know, listen to it again and go, oh yeah, I get away here.
Oh, yeah, I get it, yeah. Jam along.
And it all sounds good, you know, because
Yeah.
we're just going along. I was like,
I like to set it and forget it and fucking it records it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll
Something,
have to fuck with it from there.
I don't know what kind of chaos is happening. Some people were talking. Somebody was like, "Well, don't be rude to them," or something. It's up to them to talk amongst themselves.
Right.
So
Somebody
there.
said don't be rude to them.
Something like that. There's always trolls out there, you know.
Uh-huh.
So,
Like you guys suck or
yeah, everybody. Yeah,
Whatever.
some dumb fuck thinks they're fucking better than it. If they're actually musicians, they're always cool. But like the assholes are, you know, obviously you don't fucking.
Don't know
they
nothing
don't know
about
anything. It's
music.
like, fuck you.
You guys suck.
Yeah, play fucking Freebird, man.
Because I just want to type, yeah, you guys suck.
everyone's
They all like they'll show up and like they request covers. They want covers.
Right.
Play, you guys play this? You guys play this? You fucking
Have we
retard.
played any covers yet? We haven't played one cover.
On our bag.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, see if you're on there doing covers.
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
like-
Yeah, if you're on there, yeah. But there's
Yeah.
people, yeah, they're
Right,
like
well,
doing
we-
their own thing, and they're like fucking playing
We want to hear Freebird.
Freebird.
That happened so much when I was playing with a country band.
Yeah,
People wanted to hear, they wanted to hear like Southern rock, you know?
yeah.
Like, dude, there's kind of a difference, man. A really big difference, but okay.
Stamp's pretty kick-ass.
That BA 115,
You know what it is?
Stampede, I think.
Yeah, I dig it. It's fucking rocking.
Oh,
Scared the shit out of
I
me
mean-
when it fucking fell back.
I know. That's how you go.
It
Yeah, that's supposed to do that. The
just
fuck, yeah, I mean the 410 with the SVT is like way better. So. That's why I never play that one.
the one in the basement you have.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that thing's fucking an animal.
Yeah, that's the one I always play with live too, just because I'm like, fuck it, dude. I'm not gonna even practice or play on that one when I have this one.
Yeah, that thing's fucking rocking. It's so
But for
so powerful. It's such a
dragging
deep
around to drive.
sound. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I know. Just get that fucking boom, boom, fucking.
Yeah, that's definitely that's the best rig I've ever played. Probably, I don't think I've matched
I
that.
mean, honestly, it's,
Yeah, I mean, you tried to get like the best
I like
thing.
the fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played